Hey everyone, how are you all? So today's class is new moon visioning. So we're at the new moon, and for a few months now, at each new moon, I have been creating a vision board. And really, it's been a vision board for the month around how I would like and how I want to feel. So it's all about my feelings. And I've been relating these new moon vision boards to the tarot, to the major arcana, and how the astrological sign relates to the card in tarot. So, for example, I'll show you ones that I have done already previously. This is the one that was for the moon that's just gone, so the new moon month of Pisces, and it's all about the tarot card of the moon as well. So I've written a few words there, and you've got the images there as well. And how I use the vision boards is I keep them by me. So I keep the month by me so I know where my focus is for that new moon. I'll show you the one from the previous new moon. So this was the new moon. So this would have been February then. And this is the new moon, which was in Aquarius, which relates to the star in tarot. And again, I've done a little bit of writing and the images. So that's what I do. So that's my main focus of my new moon, is around the astrological sign and the tarot. And that's how I create my new moon board. Now, your vision board for the new moon can be anything, any kind of focus that you want to do for the month, you can use that. And what we'll do first of all is we'll do a short meditation to connect you with your soul, and then from there asking the soul around your vision for the month and seeing what comes up, and then we'll create the vision board around that. Okay? So get nice and comfortable. You can sit down or you can lie down if you prefer, anything for the meditation. Just be really, really comfortable as you meditate. And when you're ready, you can close your eyes. Start focusing on your breathing, and you're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose or the mouth. And I want you to really start focusing on your breath. And if thoughts come, allow them to come and to go. Saying to yourself, yes, I'll acknowledge that later. And bringing your mind as much as you can to your breath. That's where you really want to get your focus. And we'll start rooting as well, so that we're really centered for the meditation and for your focus when you connect to the soul. So as you breathe in, allow that breath in to move up the body. And as you breathe out, allow that breath out to move down the body. So breathing in and up, and breathing out and down. And then as you exhale more and move down the body, as you get to the soles of your feet, I want you to start imagining roots moving down from the soles of the feet into the ground, into the earth. And as the roots move down, they ground you. So they allow your connection to the earth. They allow you to center yourself, to root yourself, to really be in this present moment. And then keep rooting for as long as you need to. And when you feel that you're rooted and that you're here, you're in the present, we'll start connecting to the soul. So place one palm, one hand, or both at your heart center. And that's the pathway, the gateway to the soul through the heart. And start connecting to your soul. The soul is your spirit, your inner self, your inner being, the part of you which is all about truth, the truth of who you are. You may start feeling the warmth as you connect between your hand and the heart. You may start seeing images of what the soul means for you. There may be colors. Really starting to feel that connection, that warmth. Moving further and further inward. And once you're connected, if you'd like, you can remove your hands. But whenever you want to, or if you prefer, you can keep your hands there. For me, that really strengthens the connection. Because we're all connected all the time to the soul. But that feeling of touch just elevates that. Really reminds me of, yes, I am the soul. And then I'd like you to start asking your soul, your inner self, around the new moon. So this new moon of April going into May. What does your soul tell you about it? What is your vision? What is your soul's vision for the month ahead? And allow in what needs to come in. Again, images, words, feelings, whatever comes in, allow it in. And if it's chatter, then allow that to go. And if what's coming in are the insights from the soul, then allow them to be and see if they take you even deeper. Maybe they'll take you through a journey of the month. The new moon is a wonderful time to let new things in. So are there things that you've been putting off, maybe? Things that you'd like to see in your life? Things that you're yearning for? Now would be a great time to start. And those kind of things are great things to put on the vision board. So a few more moments, let that connection be strong. Let your soul give you some answers, some insights. Okay, and then when you're ready, start bringing yourself back to your breathing. Breathing in and out, thanking your soul for the insights, knowing that you're still connected, and also during the time that you make the vision board, you'll be connected with the soul. And then allow yourself to come into your space. You can start opening your eyes, stretching your body, really coming back here. Okay, so if there are a lot of insights and a lot of things coming through, you might just want to jot down the words. Because what's going to happen is as you go through the images in the magazines, as you start cutting things out, you might start forgetting what came through. So write down a few words of things that were really, really strong for you from your soul, and strong around the month, around things that you're yearning for, that you want to feel from this month. Write those down now. And then you can start with the vision board. So start gathering your things, your magazines, scissors, glue, card that you're going to stick onto, and then we'll start I'll start going through the process of the vision board with you. Okay, you guys, so let's start with the vision boarding. Now, you would have your list, so I've written down a list of things which came up for me. I don't know if you can see those around the new moon. Bold, fire, energy. I'm kind of thinking about the new moon in Aries, because remember when I said that I look at the new moon with the astrological sign plus the tarot. So thinking around things of getting things done, fierce, because the tarot card for this month of new moon in Aries is the Emperor. So this is the Emperor card from the Toff tarot deck, which I love using. And really from that, what I got was the fire, the fierceness, the go-getting, decision-making, that kind of energy. And I also wrote down, after the meditation, 2 affirmations. The fire within her was strong. She knew her strength. So those words I'll add into the board later. So similar to this was the Pisces. She lifted the veil and walked into her true wise self. So that I received from the meditation, and these kind of things here where I've put call on your higher self, see the truth, expand into the light. So those kind of things you want to jot down so that when you're ready, you can actually write them onto the board. Okay, so I have got my card. Now I like using like a kind of like a nice big chunky piece of card. You could do half of that if you wanted to have it smaller, maybe like a postcard size, entirely up to you. Some of these have got other colors, so one side, actually the red might be quite good for the fire, right? For Aries. What I do is once I have the images, I can say, okay, do I want it to be the red side or the white side, or I have black there as well, which I did do last month actually, the black, which I think looked really, really nice. So I have my card, and I hope you do too. And I have my inspiration. So now I will start going through magazines. So basically what I do is I will go through the magazines, having a look at images, seeing what calls out at me, thinking about my words. So I'm always having those words really strong in my mind. Bold, fire, energy, getting things done, fierce, strength, those kind of things, and just having a look. That might be quite nice, that kind of fire, flamey, coming out of the head maybe. And then when I do feel, so even if I'm not like completely sure whether I'm going to use it, I will actually cut it out or tear it out and put it to the side, because then I'm like, okay, I have a few bits and pieces, you know, to choose from. You can see I've already cut things out previously. And you'll get some inspiration as well as you go through and kind of thinking around, you know, what you've chosen as your new moon intention or aim, the kind of vibes. That's quite good. That's quite fiery as well. Kind of image. That's like the image that I had on the star one. So you can see lots of things have been cut out and torn out of these magazines, because I've been doing this for a few months now, and even before then I've been doing vision boards at my retreats, in my classes, so they've been like a real thing for me and I really enjoy them. I'm such a visual person that I really like having that kind of visual thing. That's quite nice. The tiger I quite like for the Emperor. I do have So there's another tarot deck which I use, the Spirit Song tarot deck, and that has a wild cat on it for the Emperor. So, and I was thinking around like fierce, kind of the tiger would be quite nice. So maybe I'll tear that out, cut that, there we go. So that I've got that. And even if I don't use that particular image, it's a reminder for me as well of, oh yeah, that's good. And that's the other thing, as you're going through and you get maybe other words or things that you thinking, oh yeah, I'd really like to find this image, you can write that down to remind yourself, and you can always go on and find that image on the internet and print it out if there's something really particular that you're looking for. Okay, so we'll go to the next one, have a quick flick through, just see what there is. I mean, you can spend so long in doing this, but you kind of don't want to. You want to get your vision board done as soon as possible and at the new moon, so that you're not spending a week doing it. You know, you want to get it done pretty soon so that you can start using it. Oh, what was that with the moon? That's, yeah, the moon. And so you see how there's all these words and things as well, especially in these kind of soul, this is a soul and spirit, like those kind of magazines. There'll be a lot of words coming up, and what I like to do with that, because I love using like the words in my boards as well. So what I've done is I actually collect the words as well. So I've got like a few words here, and what I'll do is I'll go through them as well and see if there's anything that's quite fiery. Actually, that might be quite a good image to keep. So, you know, maybe something like this, say yes, because that I suppose is fierce. It's bold. It's like saying yes to the self. Quite like that. Keep that. And then, yeah, so then if I've got like the words already there, I can just go through those and see if anything works for this month. Good vibrations. So I've got quite a few things. And then with those words as well, what I like doing is lots of affirmations. And I have all of these. These are from calendars that I've had in the past, which I've just kept them. So they have this quotations, and there's like kind of sayings, there's just things, words around things. So I can use those as well. I think we've got like a couple. So that is from a calendar, like a diary that I had, and that's the same. So like that, if you keep those kind of things which are inspirational for you, then you can use that in your vision board when you need to. And actually, I think I saw this, which was just perfect for this one. So it's bold is beautiful, bold is brilliant, bold is full of heat and fire, a blaze of passion and truth. She's beautiful when she's bold. An emboldened woman is a beautiful sight to behold, a walking, breathing force of nature. So that's perfect for this month. So I had kept that already, I think, from the previous months, and it was just there for me. So I was like, yes, I'm going to use that one, definitely. So what do we have so far? We have this, we have say yes, we have the Buddha, we have like a tiger, and a couple of images of kind of fierceness maybe, or maybe just the red, the fire. So yeah, so we have a few things to to get on with, and I'll continue having a look and seeing what there is, and you do that too. Have a look what you can find for your vision board, and then when we have some good images, we'll go forward. Okay, so I have some of the images that I was looking through, so you can have a little look of where I'm going. So I thought that figure could be quite nice with the bold, and really like the energy would be quite good. So I quite like that. And then I found this image, which I thought was wonderful for the bold, the fire, and also the way she's looking within as well, so which is such a big part of my life. So I really, really like that. So I'm drawn to those two. And then I found some animals, some big cat animals, which I'm going to use. And then I've got lots of, like, I had that love and life, and I do think the red will be really nice. So then I was kind of like thinking of some words for that. Okay, so I'm going to start cutting. So I think I'm definitely going to use these animal pictures. So I'm going to start cutting and then really seeing what things look like on the page and how much I have to cut away to place. So, you know, do I just want, so with that, once I've put things down, I'll be able to say, okay, do I just want the head? Do I want the green as well? And then I can cut around as I want to. So for now, just really just getting the images and placing on and seeing if they fit, if they're what I want, and if I think, yes, that is an image I can work with. So how did you guys do with the getting your images? Let me know in the comments, and remember that you can always get them from the internet, which, you know, is a great way of getting images that you like. So I quite like keeping the size of that. So I wanted to show you these little bits of card as well that I have. So, you know, you don't have to use big bits of card, and actually the card will be dictated with the images you find. So for example, if I hadn't found that image and I thought, actually I just want to do it with the animals, one of these little ones would be ideal for that, because then I could just put the images of the animals on there and have that as that. And actually that's a fantastic New Moon Emperor card just there with the big cats. That's really fierce, actually. That's lovely. But I do really like this image, and I'm thinking I don't have to do a lot. Like the card can be quite simple. It doesn't have to be complicated as well. So when you're thinking of doing your vision, don't think you've got to put everything on there. Put kind of what you're drawn to. So, you know, if I have a look at this star one, there's basically 2 images on there and the rest is just writing. You don't have to put a lot of things on. What I really want you to get from the vision board is the energy and feeling behind it, because that's then what is going to stay with you for the month. So it's the energy and the feeling. So for me, those 3 big cats might be enough. We have lion, leopard and a tiger, and that's pretty fierce. So that is a lovely or really strong reminder for the month. But as I do really like this image, I think I would like to use that. Maybe cutting there. What do you guys think? No, let's play with it and see if it works. So that's all you can do really, just keep playing, keep seeing how things are going to work on the page, if they're going to work, and then go with it and seeing what comes up. Oh, I like that. I like that, and maybe just take off a little bit more and then have the animals, maybe have the animals there at the bottom, and then some writing. That could be really simple. It's not too complicated, but it's a strong message from my soul. And remind yourself to always go back to what your soul was telling you around it. Maybe there was just one word that came to you again and again when you did the meditation. Maybe that's all you need. Could have a card just with the word on. There's so many different possibilities, and when we do more of these each month, then you can get, you know, stronger and stronger with your intuition and with your soul listening, and just go with, you know, maybe just one word. I really like that though. I like that she is bold and fierce, and at the same time she's so inward. And I think that's so important, because when we do go inward, we can be bold because we can really be from ourselves, right? So I really like that. And I forgot about this beautiful writing that I like so much. So I'm definitely going to use that. And I'm just going to trim that so it's really just the words, because I don't need all of this extra borders on there at all. Beautiful. Okay, so I'll have a quick look in case there was anything else that I was like, oh yeah. So I did say I wanted to use that, but I'm not going to. I had that Buddha there as well, which is quite nice. If I hadn't found that image, I think that would have been great. And even that one, you see, I think any of these kind of images could have gone, but that one came up. So you'll cut out things and actually not use them, but then they'll be for next time. So you don't have to worry about that. Then you've got things already cut out for another board. I don't even know if I need the say yes, actually. I think that wording, these animals, and the beautiful bold picture are enough. So let's see how small I need to do these to fit them onto the card and get the writing on as well, because we do want to write our affirmations in. In the end, I have gone for these 3 images there. So I did play around a little bit with the tiger, but in the end I decided that the lion was a little bit more like the emperor, emperor of the jungle, so I stayed. So I thought, yeah, we'll stay with the lion. Plus I'm a Leo, right? And yeah, so we have that and that. So I'm going to place them there, which is where I would like them, and start sticking them down. So there you have it. A little bit of writing, 2 images, and then what I'm going to do is write a few words on there. So I'll just remind myself of what I had. Bold, fire, energy, get things done, fierce. The fire within her was strong, she knew her strength. So the fire within her was strong, she knew her strength is going to be kind of like my affirmation, or my kind of thing that I'm going to remind myself of during the month. So, for example, for the star, I had a new star is rising, leaving the past behind, which was really nice because it also included star, but it doesn't have to include the tarot card at all. So, but just something to remind really of the month. And for last month, I had this one. She lifted the veil and walked into her true wise self, which I really loved. And then that image was kind of there with the veil. It wasn't really a veil, but it was like, you know, when I saw that image, I thought, that's ideal. Lifted the veil and walked into her true wise self. I really loved that new moon card, you know. I might even have these 2 side by side during the month. Okay, so what am I going to write for here? So for the affirmation, maybe simply the fire within her was strong. And then on here, I can write strength. So let's get writing. And then on the top, I'm going to write some words. So I had clarity, vision, believe in yourself, rise. And last month I had call on your higher self, see the truth, expand into the light. So something around strength. See your strength, maybe feel your strength. Feel the strength within. Yeah, because she's kind of feeling her strength. So I like that. Feel the strength within you. I like that. Feel the strength within you. Yeah. Feel the strength within you. Bold. So simply bold, which is beautiful. And we have all the bold things written there too. Energy, fierce. You have fierce energy. Don't want to use within again, because I think I'm getting the message around within. Fierce energy. That's nice and simple. Fierce energy. So there you have it. So here's the finished vision board, and I did decide to put the leopard on there as well. So once you have your board, you have to charge it with your energy. So what I mean by that is that you'll have pictures on there of images from magazines or the internet, and they won't contain your energy yet. So you really want to charge with your own energy, because during the month you're going to be working with it and it's going to be with you. So you want to have your energy on there. So place it down, place your hands on top of it, close your eyes, and allow yourself to feel the vision board and charge it with your energy. I charge my vision board with my energy for this new moon month. And that's it. Okay, so you have a vision board. So remember to keep your vision board with you during the month to really remind yourself around your intentions, your aims, what you want from the month, and to keep it strong with you. I hope you've enjoyed the session. We'll be having a full moon meditation soon, and each new moon a new chance to do a vision board or a visioning exercise. Okay, lovelies, take care, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.